All right, so this is our very first podcast. This is your fault, and we got to decide how we're going to do this going forward right now. So, obviously, I'm sure you've been thinking about what a podcast would be like for you. So, I'm going to put you on the spot. What did you kind of want to do?
That's a good question. Because I don't think people want to hear us bitch for an hour. Um, so,
I don't even want to hear us bitch for an hour, so
right,
yeah, I think you're
right.
right.
And I highly doubt this is my fault. Um,
Aren't you the one that started this?
no, I, I mentioned, I mentioned that every damn person we tend to talk to always says, "Why don't you guys do a podcast?" And I said, because I hate my voice. Why would I do a podcast if I don't even like the way I sound? Um, so yeah, that was.
So is this are you saying this is a prophecy we're fulfilling? Because I kind of feel like it is. You're right. This has been
Well, it's kind of something we always do. I mean, without the podcast title, it's usually just us, shooting the
well,
shit.
yeah, we call it bullshitting, but I'll be honest, normally it's just bitching and I don't think we can do that. I don't Oh no, we can do that. I don't think we should do that for how long do you want these to be?
I don't know. It's a good question. Um, because we can bullshit for a
Oh, we can.
good
Yeah.
long while.
No, we can't.
Um,
We've proved that over like 2 decades now.
yes, I had to remember my age. Thank you. Um,
Yeah. Okay. A reminder that we're old now. Fun. You're welcome. So, what about just I don't know, maybe an hour, something like that.
hour's fine.
And part of me is like, you know what? If it's any good, let's get it down. Let's strip this bitch down. Let's get it down to like 15 minutes.
Just
We'll edit out, every other word, just the stuff that's important. And if there's anything good, it'll be a bite-sized, digestible nuggets of information. And if I'm being honest, I think 15 minutes is being generous. We could probably get this down to 5 minutes if we
oh
really
yeah.
needed to.
Oh yeah. If it's good shit, yeah, you could get it low. Um,
It'll have no context. We'll be just jumping from subject to
yeah, it
subject.
just skips. What are they skipping, or are these thoughts?
It would be, oh, what would it be? It would be like a mental idea tsunami. Is that what we want? I don't think that's what we want.
I don't, but if it works, I will gladly take credit for it.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Add show note mental idea tsunami. Done.
sounds like a Phil Hendry episode.
What is Phil Hendry?
Remember Phil Hendry? Yeah, Aaron loved that guy. He was a radio host, and he would just have like random personalities.
Now, see, here's the thing. Are we really going to keep referencing, kind of obscure, let's be honest, obscure people in our past? I haven't seen Aaron Toledo in, like...
You just called Aaron obscure.
When was the last time you saw Aaron Toledo? He may be dead for all we know.
he 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 could be. He could be. But I was referencing Phil Hendry, and my best point of origin for that guy was Aaron, because that's all he fucking talked about.
This is in high school?
Yeah, this was in high school.
Who the hell is Phil? I'm Googling him now.
Phil Hendry. I think it's Hendrie.
Yeah, American radio personality, Phil Hendry. Voiceover talent throughout the radio and film industry. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, learn something new every day. Thank you, Shadow from our past, Aaron Toledo. Wow. All right. So, uh, still going with about an hour. We got to have some kind of interactive segment, right? How do you feel about having someone on for an interview? And I'm going to put an interview with an asterisk there.
But what kind of interview?
A double-blind interview.
What kind of individual?
Anyone. So the idea is one of us will get one person, all right?
Okay.
And that person will ask that whoever that is for 4 random words or phrases, and the other one will prepare 4 questions, just like it's an actual interview about serious topics of the day, whatever, and we line up those answers with those questions.
Oh, jeez.
It will be terrible. It will probably be insulting. Nothing good can come from it, but I'm a little curious, aren't you?
We're gonna piss off somebody.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
Um,
But it keeps going with that mental idea tsunami.
It
you
does.
know, are we building a brand? I don't know. But
Well-
it definitely leans into the brand.
that could be good. That could be entertaining, especially if we have the phrases
Yeah?
to go with the questions.
I mean, we can always try it out, see where it goes.
We could. I mean, Joe's right there.
He is right there, and oh god, he'd be perfect. You know he'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Joe would take up the entire podcast, though, if I'm being honest.
We can edit him.
Okay. Because
That's another thing. I don't want to do editing. So if we screw up, let's just say we'll fix it in post. That is the key word. We'll fix it in post.
I like that.
And we never will. The smart ones who, watch all of them, they'll catch on.
Yes.
Hi, Mom. But, yeah, everyone else, man, these guys are bad editors. We
These
sure
guys. Yeah. No, that's exactly what's going to happen.
are. Okay, so no editing. Poor decisions. Anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, these are going to be a flurry or a tsunami of poor decisions.
Mental idea tsunami of poor decision making.
No, we gotta take that back end off. I'm sorry. We gotta go into this with confidence, and everything we say isn't inane and full of complete dog shit. We have to own it.
Okay. So you wanna wordsmith the mental idea tsunami of bad decisions. How are you gonna change that to inject some confidence into this?
I'm trying right now, but all I'm doing is staring at the booze in my glass and realizing it's not enough.
Mental idea tsunami of questionable decision making?
Questionable. I like that.
Questionable. Okay. So, I did have, because if we're gonna have a mental idea tsunami of questionable decision making, I want us to have surprisingly high production values for surprisingly low content value. I want there to be a mismatch there. And for that reason, have you been on Fiverr ever before? Fiverr.com?
I know of Fiverr. I don't go to Fiverr.
Oh,
It's
that could
kinda-
be used for so many things.
No, I can't say that. I do go to 4chan.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's kind of like 4chan, but I do go to 4chan.
Okay. But yeah, my point is with Fiverr, we can hire someone in, say, Ukraine for surprisingly cheap amounts of American dollars to create some podcast music for us, intro, outro music. And I'm totally willing to fit the bill for this because why wouldn't I?
Good. Because,
And
it was getting to the point where at the end, our outro would be just drunken yodeling to save money.
but see, that actually sounds like a great idea.
And,
Okay.
well, I did say own it earlier, didn't I? Okay.
Well, see, here's the thing. If I do this, they're going to say, all right, well, what kind of music do you want? And now part of me wants, as an outro, yodeling.
Hey, yodeling can be cool.
Yeah, I'm just worried that I'm going to have trouble explaining that to someone if there's a language barrier involved, If I say synthwave, they're probably going to be all over that. They're going
I
to come
love
with something
synthwave.
amazing. Me too. But if I say yodeling, I'm concerned about A, them understanding, B, whatever they'll make. So I guess what I'm asking is,
See
do
them
we
just
have...
leaving in general, never contacting you again.
Yeah. This artist has refused your commission. So yeah, do we have any ideas aside from yodeling for this music?
All right, so we're calling the Ukraine to do this?
I mean, it doesn't have to be Ukraine. I saw a gentleman from the Philippines earlier. I'd love to give him some business.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but yeah, if you go to Fiverr, type in like podcast intro and outro music, a bunch of stuff will come up. And yeah, no, because the thing is, I can't just go on to, Amazon Music and steal Get Low by Little John as much as I want to. Somebody else owns that music. I'm hoping it's Little John, but who knows? Yeah, so we can't do that. We need our own music. And with Fiverr being, surprisingly cheap, and I was given stimulus money by the government to stimulate the economy.
I'm going to stimulate the Filipino economy.
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
Philippines.
Yep.
Yes. Better than the Ukraine. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Well, I'm not sure. Professional German voiceover. That might be... Can we say that's too ethnic? I don't even know what ethnic means. Who am I
In
kidding?
2021,
Oh my god, I just saw it on Fiverr. I was just thinking, okay, it would be different. It would be unique. I'm not sure we want it. Oh, that's another thing. What are we going to call this?
what was that you said earlier about the tsunami of ideas?
Mental idea tsunami? I don't know if that... I think, as core value, as a core value, it has a kind of potency. I'm just not sure as a title it's exactly what we're going for, because I worry somebody will come here, oh, it's a mental idea tsunami. Me and my PhD from Oxford will be most amused. And they will be very disappointed, Chuck. Very disappointed.
Fuck them. This is our podcast, not theirs.
So are you saying, there's mental idea tsunami, bullet point number 1, and then bullet point number 2 is fuck 'em. That is also a core value of our show. Okay.
2021 and COVID have taught me that. We're just going with the flow.
Gotcha,
No, we need a better name.
We do.
That's dog shit. I'm sorry.
And I'm just thinking back over some of the kind of the names we've used for past associations in various things. Minions of Mediocrity, but that would be shortened to Mom. And
yeah,
I don't think we're good enough for
to
Mom.
run that. No.
We might be assassinated by the Guild of Moms. I
don't think they'd waste their time with us. Really?
Yeah, it's a fair point. Wow, a lot of German podcast intros and outros. Not a lot, just 2. They stick out now.
Maybe that's what they do in Germany. It's just podcasts all day.
Is that their number one export these days? It's better than, Mercedes Benz. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Um,
Power to them, man.
yeah.
I mean, they've fallen. I mean, from the 40s, if you know what I mean. But hey,
okay.
do what you got to do.
So, but are we on board in yes, we should have intro, outro?
Oh yeah,
Music.
intro outros are awesome.
Okay. So just
As
hit
long as
me.
it's not dubstep. I don't think we're hype enough for dubstep, and I don't think we're young enough for dubstep.
Oh, and
In fact, now that I think about it, I don't even like dubstep. So
Yeah, I don't
no
know.
dubstep.
And to be honest, it would be like troll dubstep. The beat would never drop. I would not.
It
I
would never,
specifically
and-
tell them to never drop the beat.
Oh God, you know how many people would we would become a fucking meme.
Yeah.
It would just be like, go watch this podcast and just don't listen to the idiots talking. Just listen to the outro.
It will infuriate you. Yeah.
It's like having a priapism, but you can't even come.
Yeah. Okay. Nope. I hear you.
I can't finish. For the love of God.
Devastating. Okay. So we are in the Southwest. You want like a mariachi band? Again, I don't think I can. If
don't-
I'm dealing with somebody in the Ukraine
I
or the
have-
Philippines,
I have an
don't know.
allergic reaction to mariachi music.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay. Doesn't have to be
I
mariachi.
reach for my Glock.
Okay. What would you prefer then? No dubstep, no mariachi.
So you got to realize I'm a real peaceful person in my old age.
Okay.
Aside
Old
from my
age.
thoughts.
You are older than me, so yes, you are the old man.
Oh.
Both of us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
fair.
sorry.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's not. You're not even a month, right?
I am no, not a month. You're
Yeah,
right.
not quite a month,
Right.
but I am always going to lord that over you. Always.
But when I get out of bed and I go, oh, Ryan's like 20 days away from this.
Okay. Yeah. 20 days away from this. Okay. I'm glad that gets you some pep in the morning.
I just see the future before you. How about that?
Okay.
Oh God. Oh, I'm looking at some of these.
But yeah, we can sort it out more, off air. I'm just trying to get kind of what is the direction? Like maybe some western-y music. I don't think we're cool enough
Well,
for
what
that,
do you consider Western-y music?
a few dollars more. God, I'd love that, but we can't afford that, and we're not cool
no,
enough for
we're
that.
not. No,
I'm
we're
sorry.
not. We're not
Yeah.
on that level. No, we're just two dumbasses thinking about a podcast.
Yeah, we are.
Wait, I was saying we're supposed to. Yeah, I own that. Fuck it, I don't care. No.
Know what?
I have a tsunami of thoughts going through my head right now.
Okay.
That's the word of the evening for me.
Apparently it is.
Tsunami of You've told me like 7 times. I still can't remember.
Oh God. A mental idea tsunami
A mental idea tsunami. Thank you.
of questionable choices. Is that what we settled on?
Subtle choices.
Questionable choices.
I like subtle.
Subtle
because
choices.
Don't think too hard on them.
I don't think we're subtle though. I think
Are
we're
we?
more. No.
No?
We're pretty hammer to the nail. There's nothing subtle about that.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
So we can come back to the music. Give you a little time to think it over, because
That's
we
cool.
can do stuff like, okay, would you prefer to use our names? Do we need to go to like fantasynamegenerator.com and like get trucker names? How did you want to do this?
Trucker names. Oh, jeez. like the rubber duck and all that.
What is it? CB handle, shortwave radio, that kind of stuff.
That stuff. Can I call you Ramini?
No.
No, okay, that's good. I'm glad you said no to that because I was going to have like a tsunami of mental thoughts and questionable or subtle.
Well, it is on
Subtle
brand
ideas.
for us, so yay us. But yeah.
I feel like getting like a D&D name.
So that's what you want? You want a fantasy name?
Well, I just because you said that a fantasy, but then you said like CB Radio Trekker, and then like my brain was like,
Oh yeah.
whoa,
No, just
what
go
the
to
hell?
Google, type in fantasy name generator. We can do this.
Oh, this is hilarious. Dark fantasy. Yeah, I said dark. I had to take it there.
Is there dark? I mean, you just get there, and then there's like fantasy names, dryad names, dwarf. This is nuts. I've been here before. They've been adding more. Phoenix names? What the hell is a phoenix
What
name?
is that? You're gonna have to explain that.
I'm clicking it. Shimmer, brim, crux. All right, you're making that up.
What about Arc Nash?
Arc
Luxnatus. I'm just reading these names
That
in the name
sounds
generator.
too intense for whatever
It
this is.
does. I'm writing that name down. That thing's
Yeah, no, that's good. You know, if the dubstep beat ever drops, but it ain't dropping for us.
Nah, this is a denial of droppage.
Exactly.
Blade Lobo, Carmine Tenebris.
Colonial American names?
What?
Miles McCurdy? What the heck is this place?
What are you going on about, bud?
Place names? There are daycare names on here.
Dream Scarlet Wound? Where am I?
Wait,
This is-
what
I
did
got
you click?
Evil names.
Is that under fantasy names?
I typed in dark fantasy and there was an evil names name generator.
Oh, that's not fair. You're having way more fun than I am.
Yeah, you gotta do it, man.
Okay. This is nuts. This is absolutely
Peregrine
nuts.
Panther, Alabaster Diablos, Titus
Okay.
Revel.
See, yeah, this now sounds like bad fan fiction names.
It does.
Remember, yeah, Dark Phoenix 420 no scope. What? Yeah. No.
Yes.
Uh huh.
Zane Crane. I should just go with my tried and true Steam profile name. And I don't mean dims my balls.
Okay.
The Mac is back.
The Mac is okay. I'm not gonna call you the Mac is back. I'm not.
Yeah, because then I'd sound like the fucking McDonald's moon.
So, yeah, are we? Do you want to just keep it regular names?
Keep it regular.
Or okay.
Keep it regular.
Next thing up.
I mean,
we
the other
need-
names are only for if you feel like you're going to say something you're going to regret. Then it's like, wait, he said some shit in the podcast. Pull it up.
So,
And
okay. Yeah, no, okay, we're not doing that. There are only there's only so much you can quote fix and post. Okay. So we obviously need podcast, cover art, kind of like a CD album needs cover. Either a cover photo or art, or I don't know, maybe there are some CDs where it's just black text on, plain white paper. I have no idea.
what did you love from the 90s?
From the 90s, God, I was young and even more stupid than I am now.
Windows Movie Maker.
Screw you.
You know, you said it. It popped into my head.
I don't even know how I made that.
Well,
God
you did a
dang
good
it.
job.
No, I made a lasting impression. That is very different than doing a good
I
job.
saw passion.
Saw
Okay,
passion.
I saw passion in that video. There was heart there.
Yeah, you could move little people around and
Exactly.
yeah,
You were excited. You were like, what else can I do? And you made a movie.
Yeah, but most of it was just the freaking title crawl, and I had the damn title just like dancing around the screen. It was. Now, to be fair, less is more, but unfortunately, when you're 12, not so much.
This is true.
Yeah. So I'm blanking on stuff I loved in the '90s. Now I'm just thinking of '90s stuff like that stupid, ultra colorful sunscreen. Um,
Oh God.
what did you love in the '90s? Is anything kind of coming to you?
Eras blur.
Eris Blur? What was
No,
that?
eras. Eras are blurring on me right now.
Oh,
I liked
yeah, yeah,
Crisscross.
yeah. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
I think that was '90s. I'm pretty sure that was '90s. God, SWAT Cats.
Why do I remember that name?
Badass intro music.
So it was a cartoon
It was a cartoon.
about cop cats?
Yeah, SWAT Cats, man. They
Okay.
flew a jet. They were like undercover junk.
I'm gonna have to see that on YouTube. After
Yeah,
this.
you'd have to look it up. But the intro music and everything was pretty badass.
But yeah, if you go to Fiverr, type in podcast cover art. There's stuff here. It would have to be something. I mean, if nothing else, actually, would you be willing to try something? You were decent at. You weren't decent. You were good at drawing once upon a time. You could give it a whirl, and we could compare whatever you come up with to whatever person we pay from the Philippines, Ukraine, etc.
I could probably get Joe to draw something.
Really, is he better than you?
He's good. He's really good. I like his style.
Should we pay him?
He'd do it for free, but I'd probably pay him.
Okay.
Because I'd feel bad.
What would we tell him to draw, though?
That's the question.
Do you just want to give him free range? Say, okay, Joe, we need something brilliant, and just kind of see what he does?
No, he'd draw like his video game thing. He'd probably draw the thing we were working on when we were in college. And
Gotcha.
Joe,
Okay.
damn it, this isn't an ad. And he felt like an ad. This is okay. We need something because we can't have someone draw us.
That would not be interesting in any way.
Exactly, because we're boring and hideous.
Excuse me. I like to think I'm rather good looking, but
No,
you can speak for
that is
yourself.
a negative. Over.
God. All right. So when we are BSing,
Bitch.
we're normally drinking, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I need a refill if I need to.
Are
didn't-
you?
I could get smashed and come up with some shit, but that's how we came up with the code of man, and those are dangerous times.
They were. I mean, I can press the stop button. I don't know if we can link these two things up once we get it going again. So, do you want me to press the stop recording button so you can go get your drink and we'll risk it? Why the hell not?
I could go get one if you wanted to sit here and talk to the audience.
I mean, I can do that. I think they're going to be disappointed. Are you?
We
really
can
gonna
edit
make me
it
do
out in
that?
post.
Go get your damn drink. Go get your damn drink.
I'll be back.
All right, so podcast intro and outro music. I will create your YouTube or podcast intro and outro music. $15. Let's take a look. To fade in and out for your video or podcast, you've come to the right place. I am producing music for 8 years now, and I've already made a bunch on Fiverr. Have a listen to my intro examples on the gig preview. Okay. Okay. Average response time. Germany. The Germans are all over Fiverr. What is going on? Maybe they do make a lot of podcast stuff. All right, 10 seconds, $15. 2 days, one. Okay, okay. Seems reasonable. That seems very reasonable. I am a little interested in some kind of foreign voiceover. German is not exotic, though. Regardless of what my wife says, who is German, German is not exotic. British voiceover artist. Everything the Brits say is considered fancier and far more educated. So we'll click just because, why not? Alright, so she is she British? Or is she American pretending to be ish? Tell listeners the name of your show, what it's about, the name of the host, and sets the tone for podcast. Again, people will just be terribly disappointed if we have a British person do this. Okay. 1-day delivery. Wow. Number of words, 100. That is... okay. Wow. Fiverr is awesome. So let's type in Fiverr intro music. Or just podcast music. See where that goes. And screw this. I'm going to try the stop recording button.